DJI Avata 360. Must do this before you fly. Got that coming up next. Bill, the drone reviewer here. If you like the content of this video or anything on my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. With that, let's begin. The other night, I hosted Rotor Talk Live, and I had very special guest co-host Johnnie Alfonso. We spent the better part of the evening discussing all the latest about the DJI Avata 360. And I did find out there is one thing that you must do before you go ahead and fly. So without any further ado, let's roll that clip in its entirety. First thing that I wanted to talk about is, and I pulled this article up, all right? I went ahead today and I fired mine up. I did all the firmware updates, and I do the compass calibration, I do the gimbal calibration, I do the IMU calibration. I've always done that, and I've done it. Lauren has got me into that habit, okay, because he does that, okay, and I think it's some good, it's some good practice to do this with every drone. And then I go outside, no GPS, all right. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just going to move further away from my house, all right. So I walk out in front by my sidewalk, no GPS, and I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Well, I did some research, and sure enough, I mean, this is like, and I was chatting with Ron today, and I said, you know what? This reminds me of shades of the Mavic 3, all right? Because you remember when the Mavic 3 came out, Johnny, the GPS concerns we had.
Yep.
There's a thread on this DJI Avata 360 official, and it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to acquire signal after firmware updates. Run your drone outside and we'll eventually connect. And literally, it's right. What I did was I sat in my truck because it was stinking hot outside, turned the air on. I had my Avata fired up on a landing pad. It was just sitting there, but it was on. I had the controller on. I sat in the truck for about 15 minutes. And then what I did was I took off, but I took off straight up about 30, maybe 40 feet in the air. And as I was coming down, it acquired 30 to 31 satellites. And everything was fine after that. According to the gist of the article here.
Yeah, John Flynn actually texted me last night. He had set his up, and he said he had trouble getting the satellites, and he suggested, of course, do a compass calibration and all that, which I did. But same thing. It took a little while, but once it locked in, I have it right here. I just actually got through flying it. But once it typical, once you get it settled in, and then the next time you fire it up, it's almost instant. So
yeah, and it says once it has an almanac, it can then fast start GPS for future flights, and it did. I powered it down, I powered it back up, and sure enough, boom, it was right there as soon as I stepped outside. It had 30 satellites, no problem at all. But it really kind of reminded me, of that whole thing that we had with the Mavic 3 and how people just completely lost it. It was just, that's all you would see out on the groups and the pages and everything. People like, oh, what's wrong with the Mavic 3? No GPS, no satellites and everything. And I think probably it was probably this is what it was.
Yeah. And a lot of people, I most of the time, I guess I do that, but that's not a bad thing to do every time you get a new drone. And, some people calibrate it when they go, when I went to Florida, I didn't do any calibration to any of my drones that I flew, but some people do it all the time. So
question of the day, what did you think of DJI Avata 360 must do this before you fly? Let me know in the comments section below. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, it's a great day to fly.